is Mary's room. I don't know much about Mary's room. I know it is a small indie game, and it might have a dark turn with it. I'm not too sure, but again, there's only one way to find out, so I guess let's start. Do full
I
screen, but that should be
didn't
fine.
want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Oh wow, those are some chunky frames. That should be better.
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
I take it this is a woman who used to live here. Welcome back, Kelsey. Can I close this? No. Okay. There's the journal we're looking for. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Kelsey.
Oh.
Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Oh, shit. Okay. So, I'm assuming this, Mary would go on to do bad things. Then I don't think any person should be pushed to do.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Hate garbage.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being...
Cut you off there a little bit. Where's it being hungry? That was glowing. I think I updated pizza boxes.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them. Whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Stone.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Okay, that's a bit of an update. So, she might have used this, she might have threw a rock out of her window or something and it accidentally broke the window.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
Oh. Huh.
Hated that thing.
Okay, fair enough. Rude, cute, or difficult.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
You know, I am a big chemistry nerd myself. I do like chemistry. Probably one of my favorite
Ah,
subjects.
yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
Fair enough.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Oh, okay. Says library. Her books might have a password. Crouch. Nothing there.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Guilt. She hurt. So clearly, Caitlin, whoever this girl is, hurt Marie in some way.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Okay. Okay, this woman seemed like a real piece of work. Okay, maybe the password's library.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
Hint, I'm not A. Oh. Okay.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
I see. Aw, Bumblebee. That's the cat on the front, probably. Kelsey, that's her name.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie. Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said. She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Yeah, smoking. Could assume. Okay, we got pizza boxes. Got this. Ooh, sparkly shoes.
He had money. You see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Don't pick up 619-815-3700.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Like 8
I
reviews.
need to find the key. A 5-figure number. Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
So there were 3 of them. There's this girl, another girl, and then this guy named Trevor.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
Oh. So Trevor was a stalker. I need a 5-digit code and also a password. Oh, hey.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Okay. So Trevor had drug money, probably. Stalker turned boyfriend? That's weird.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later. She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again.
I called it. I looked at the stone. I saw it, and I was like, I bet she threw that through a window too hard, trying to get her attention, because she was a little angry, and broke it. And that's what happened. Under the pillow? I didn't even check.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Okay. The journal's been updating this entire time, so I think we should check the journal with what I found. Okay, so we've figured out she's a food rescue. High school kid saves classmate from hunger. They put him on Kelsey's team. Oh, there we go. I screwed up, but I was worried. January 5th. Okay, so there's one here that we're missing. Maybe one here. Okay, we're missing a bit of details, Locke. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. That might have been before whatever happened to her happened to her. Let's see, am I missing anything? Yeah,
La La Land.
I already opened that. Oh, record player. Alright.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh yeah, there's a swimsuit over here.
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Trevor? No.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Yeah, I already looked at that. Check the journal again. Was there anything? It updated a little. Okay, 1 out of 2. 2 out of 2. 1 out of 2. So we're missing 1. Nothing was different. Missing 2. Missing 3. Oh, that's how many pages are in this section. Duh. Okay, so we're missing a little still. The numbers with circles around them. Was that in the journal? It might be. 3, 4, 9. Okay, we're missing a little though. The first one's 3. Second one, we don't have. Probably for each section, huh? So the first one for the first section is 3. Nothing was different. We don't. Nope, nothing was different is 4. So 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 9, and then we don't have. And then we don't have. Okay. So 3, 4, 9. I pretty much looked at everything. I mean, clearly I haven't, but let's see. I've checked this entire corner, maybe the door.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Real.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt. I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Okay, what am I missing? I've already done the phone, right?
That's Trevor's
Yeah.
phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed
did
him
that.
for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
I already opened the drawer. Yeah, I did.
Mr. Torres.
Alright. Pizza boxes, calendar. Okay, I got all that stuff. Let's see. Is there anything I'm missing? The laptop says library. And I already tried library. So I still don't know the password to the laptop. And that probably has a number in it. I already did the world map. Record. There's something I haven't found yet. So maybe somewhere between chemistry and the phone there's something. Because then there's a phone and then the laptop. But we already have one for that section. We have one for that section. It's 349, and then it's blank. Yeah, blank, blank. We needed this beer, water, and oranges. Like so many nights before, Trevor. No, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named shall not be named. Not today. Oh, there's boxes up here. Okay, no. But I did do the bike pack skit. I remember that. Okay. Let's try.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Password hint. I'm not a ...
Damn, what's the password?
Okay. It's not nerd. It's not chemistry. I'm not a... Oh, sheet of paper. That might say it.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Okay. That didn't update the journal. 4th of March. The hint for the password is I'm not a...
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah,
There we go.
it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Gotcha. And the journal got updated. Okay. Boom. Kitty GIF. Okay.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them. When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor. Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Okay.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Hi, Maria. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do about this at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I'd like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see what we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Let me know when you're ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal. Dang, even the
Oh
principal.
no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
Oh, wow. Let's see what we have in our journal now. I love cats because they're not afraid to be difficult. Size 9. She called me her friend today. I am not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. That was a few days after her birthday, too. March 17th. March 17th. Yeah, so around there was her birthday. April 9th. I think she's crazy. He's crazy. 5. I can't sit and watch. I have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns off anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone. It's just, I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know? Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. Okay. So Trevor's just a straight up harasser. And this shows the safe, so I'm assuming... Let's see. It was 3, 4, 9, 5. And I'm sure I could guess the rest.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number. God damn it. What is the combination? She must have... Wrong combination. She must have written it down here. Wrong combination. She must have... God damn it. What? Wrong combination. Wrong combination.
Okay. It won't let me open it until I find it. Did I put 3, 4, 5, 9? It's 3, 4, 9, 5.
I need to find
I did put
the
5,
key.
9. I'm okay.
5-figure number.
Alright. Let's try brute force this again.
She must have written it down here somewhere. Yay! Good work, Kelsey. Oh my god. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house. and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Wow. So Trevor was a aggressive stalker.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
So, she's still alive, thankfully. Alright, that was Marie's Room. Indie game I found on Steam randomly. I think that was really good. So Trevor was a psychotic, like, serial killer or whatever. He slowly went crazy because Trevor and... I don't even remember. Kelsey, that was her name. Trevor and Kelsey, I think, dated and ended up breaking up. And so he blamed Marie for all of it. And they began twisting their friendship. But that was something. Well, I hope y'all like it.